Good morning, guys. Today we are in Milan, and I think this is the spot that I was most excited to go thrifting and vintage shopping because it's Milan. Like, I'm so excited about what treasures I'm going to find here. We are headed right now to a place called Frip. I think it's more vintagey, less thrift. Yesterday I did stop into a Humana vintage, and I was not very impressed with the selection. So we've got like 4 or 5 stores lined up today, all on the same street, and I'm super excited. Frip was our first spot. My first thought of the store was how small their selection was. The store was shared online as a vintage store, but I actually don't think it was vintage. To be honest, I'm not even sure if it was secondhand, and their prices were pretty steep. However, these jeans did fit me so well, and the wash was perfect, but they were 335 euros, so I did leave them behind. The store owner, or the lady that was in the shop when I got there though, was so kind and gave me some good suggestions on where to go next. The next stop was Bivio. I dream of coming back to this store again. I found so many gems, and I really had to exercise my self-control because they had great pieces at really great prices, and the store was so much bigger than any other ones in Europe. They even had like a basement for their whole outlet section, and just room after room filled with treasures. They had something for every single price point, even designer items at decent prices. Designer bags, designer sunglasses, designer clothes, but also just regular everyday pieces. I think I went into the dressing room like 3 or 4 times. I found these gorgeous white brocade pants that I could see myself wearing a ton, but unfortunately they were too small. I also found these Versace denim shorts that were only 67 euros because they were marked half off, along with lots of other things. I couldn't decide. I love the finish along the bottom. I love that they aren't distressed. I love the color of them. The rise was perfect. They were a bit big, but I feel like at this point in my life, buying things that are a little bit too big feels safer than buying things that are a little bit too small. I also found these silky Prada shorts. I thought that I was gonna love these. I didn't love them, but they were only 90 euros for Prada, so not a bad deal. I was really just amazed at the selection that this store had for the prices, and I know that they have a couple other locations in Milan. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to go to them, but next time we are there, we will definitely be stopping by. Every time I left the dressing room, another thing would catch my eye and I would have to try it on. I thought these navy blue lace pants would be so cute, styled with like a navy blue chunky sweater for the fall or winter and a pair of boots. I went back and forth on this orange dress for a ridiculously long time, honestly. What do you guys think about it? I love the colors, love the fit. It would be perfect in the summer, but we're getting into the fall months, so I was a little hesitant to buy it because what if I don't like it next summer? Does that ever happen to you guys? Like, you'll buy something for spring or summer in like fall or winter, and by the time spring or summer rolls around, you're like, wait, I actually am over this? That's what I didn't want to happen. But I did find this dress that I knew would be a staple in my closet for years to come. I love a comfy shift style dress. They're just so flowy and comfortable when it gets warm outside. Overall, I was so happy with the store, and I cannot wait to shop here again the next time that we are in Milan. 2 stores down. I'm feeling very good. There's lots of really great finds. I can't wait to show you guys what I've gotten so far. We're on our way to the last store, and I'm super excited. Finally, we went to Cavalli, a nastri. I hope I'm saying that right. I didn't realize how high-end this store would be, but they had a really beautiful collection of things. I wish I would have spent more time searching through the accessories. They had tons of designer clothes with really high price tags, but I think I could have found more affordable items in here if I would have given myself more time. I tried on this absolutely stunning Dolce & Gabbana dress. It fit me like a glove. I loved the colors, loved the stripes, loved the bottom. I loved everything about it except for the price tag of like 300 something euros. So obviously I did not get it. However, I did find this same dress on the RealReal for like $125. So I am thinking about it. We are back to the hotel, and I'm so excited to show you what I got. I have strategically placed my microphone over my gelato stain. I only got 2 things. I had to kind of hold myself back because I found a lot of good things at this store, specifically Bivio, and I think that they have multiple locations across Milan. So if we had more time here, I would absolutely be going to the other stores, but unfortunately we leave tomorrow to head to Venice. I will say these videos that we filmed in Europe have definitely been more vintage focused. I'm sure there are thrift stores around, but they aren't as easy for me to find online. and I love the vintage clothes. I got two things. I spent a total of 91 euros. The first thing that I got is this little denim dress. It's such a comfy cut. It's just a little tank top, and then it's really like flowy and loose, and I love it. It has little fringe on the end. It's from this brand, Erica Cavallini, made in Italy. It says it's semi-couture, which I don't really know what that means, and I've never heard of this brand, so I guess I'll have to look it up. I love this cut of dress, even though it may not be like the most flattering on me. I have another dress that is kind of this shape, and I just love it. I love something that's flowy and airy and like comfortable, but still a cute dress. This was 52 euros, and I think that it is adorable. I love it. This was the first thing I tried on, and I immediately knew that I was going to get it. It was just so cute and flattering. I don't know. Yeah, this is the front. This is, I think, silk, although there's no tags on the entire thing. I have no idea what brand or material, but it feels like silk. This like champagne-y silk top. I have been looking for basic elevated tops that I can just throw on with a pair of jeans or a skirt or whatever that look cute, and this one fit like a glove. It's not too shiny, but just shiny enough, and the cut is amazing. The fit was perfect. I love it. This one was 39 euros. I'm so happy with what I found. Thank you guys so much for coming vintage shopping with me in Milan. Make sure you subscribe, and if you haven't, go check out the Amsterdam and Zurich vintage thrifting vlogs because they were really good too, and I'm so happy with everything that I found on this trip so far. It's so good. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.